Episode 5. You're done paying the bride price. When will you take her with you? Sandra mum said, smiling at Renix after seeing the alert on her husband's phone. I'm ready to take her now, he said, smiling. Now? Her mum and stepdad replied simultaneously. Yes. I mean, why wait? He replied, smiling. Sandra, you heard him. You may leave with him. Sandra mum replied, crossing her legs. Mum, Sandra exclaimed, hoping this was a terrible nightmare she would wake up from. She was in shock and filled with disbelief. What? Don't keep your husband waiting. Her mum replied with a frown. Fine, Sandra replied, heading for the stairs. And where are you going to? Her mum said. To get my luggage. Sandra replied, wiping the tears on her cheek. No, Sandra, you don't have to do that. I will get you new set of raiment once you get to Kenya. Can what? Sandra said confusingly. Mombasa, Kenya. Renix replied, feeling really proud of himself. You live in Kenya? Sandra asked. Yes dear, Renix replied. Oh God, I'm dead. That is too far? Sandra asked, beginning to wonder if she was not about to be trafficked. Please, stop asking useless question. You should never dispute your husband's orders. Sandra mum yelled at her. Oh, thank you so much sir for indicating interest in Sandra. Her mum said, accompanying Sandra and Renix to Renix's car. She had taken nothing from the house except for the gown she had on and flops she wore. It's okay ma'am, it's my pleasure actually. I really love Sandra, Renix replied, smiling at her. She just frowned and looked away. This was against her wish. This wasn't right, but poor Sandra. What could she do? Okay then, I'll let you guys leave now so you won't miss your flight. Her mum said, holding her stepdad's hand. Okay then, we'll communicate, Renix replied. A hefty and mean-looking man opened the door of the car for them to enter. Mum, not even a goodbye hug? She asked with heavy heart. She wished her mum would just show her love just this once. Please, there is no time. Join your husband in the car. You have a flight to catch. She responded indifferently. Mum, I know you won't even miss me, but have it in mind that I'll miss you. She responded, hugging her tight. Her mum didn't hug her back. She just stood stiffly, scrunching her nose as if she were some pieces of stinky garbage. It's okay. You should leave now, she said, pushing Sandra away from her. Her stepdad was just staring at her. Fine, this is it, she said, weeping her tears. Bye. I'm finally out of your life, she added, joining Renix in the car as the bouncer shut the door and drove them away. The tears wouldn't stop rolling. She turned to look at her mother, who just watched as the car drove off. I wished she could love me. She could treat me like her daughter just for once. The gate man opened the gate as they drove out of the compound. Her tears filled her eyes as she looked at the place she had regarded as her home through the side mirror of the car. Look, you better stop crying, Renix said, staring at her through his dark shades. Sandra seized the opportunity to take a good look at him for the first time. He was dark, tall and well-built. His broad chest, wide shoulders and hefty hand gave him the look of a wrestler. Her mum once told her he was 43, but he looked 30. His head was bald and his beards are thick and long with tiny speckles of gray hair in them. His face wore a frown, as he kept staring at her from the black shades he wore. She still couldn't believe she was married to him. She didn't say a word to him. She just signed before staring out of the window. What do you think about the man Sandra was forcefully married to? How will Sandra life be in Kenya? Will it be better or worse? This is the end of episode 5. If you don't subscribe, you'll miss episode 6 when it's uploaded. Like, share and leave a comment. Thank you for being a part of our community.